Hello, you're with me, the voice of ability owner for persons with disability. United Nations statistics estimate that over 600 million people live with disability globally, and over 400 million people live with disability in Africa. 40% of Africa's population are made up of people living with disability. 10 to 15% of school-age children in Africa live with disability. Ghana's population is over 32 million, and 8% are people living with disability. How does this impact on persons with disability in terms of policy formulation, marriage and family life, education, healthcare, employment, and so on? For those of us in the disability community, discrimination and stigmatization is the root cause of almost every challenge we face. However, success only comes to those who know how to overcome their challenges and not those who know how to avoid challenges. So join me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, as I navigate my way through the riveting stories, the unbelievable experiences, and the life-transforming journeys of persons with disability on the Helping Hand TV show. Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. H4P is 15 years old. To God be the glory. And as we celebrate the 15th anniversary, we are thanking God also for the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards. The third edition happened recently, and we had a special guest all the way from Kenya. And from last week, we started a conversation with a special guest. We are going to continue this week. Very exciting, very, very insightful. I'll go for a quick break. When I come back, we'll continue with that conversation with Honorable Senator Dr. Maigwa Mwaura, the government spokesperson for the Republic of Kenya. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. And today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend. Others call her the sweet companion. And others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable. And she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samana Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners.
Nature's finest touch.
Welcome back.
The Chill Awards. You were gracious enough to be the special guest of honor. Let me know your observations.
This whole issue of Chill Awards is dignifying, people with disabilities, and I'm happy. What I can say about this award, it's gonna be very big.
Let's talk about family. I look at what you do and all the things you are involved in. It will take a toll on your family. How are you balancing family life with political life, with advocacy life?
For anyone out there who is also serving the nation or ministry or very daunting tasks, please strike a balance with your family. Because after all is said and done, you'll go back to them.
This is the special edition of the Helping Hand TV show. The special guest of honor for the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards is my guest.
At this juncture, I would like to call up our special guest of honor. The bishop is ready to make his presentation. Honorable, please kindly join us up stage as the bishop presents a special awards to you. Please let's put our hands together if we can as our special guest of honor transfer his special awards.
So our special guest of honor is receiving the prestigious Chill plaque from the bishop in appreciation for his work in the disability community. Wow, this is beautiful. Congratulations. Congratulations. Wow.
And the bishop has one more thing for the honorable senator. That is a prestigious seal citation
Of honor. Wow, beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bishop. And thank you so much, Honorable Senator Dr. Isaac Maigua Maura.
Wow.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So, Honorable, please, before you take your seat, we'd like to take your closing remarks as a special guest of honor. Thank you so much.
To be honest, I never expected any award when I chose to come over upon the invitation of Bishop Hackman. I just came because he informed me that this is a Disability International Leadership Award, and I just felt honored that I could be considered to be the chief guest. I am happy to receive this award. I feel honored. When you get awarded internationally without having to solicit for the award, when I see the video here about me, I really must congratulate the media team, and you've done a very good job in your research. And to say that really, Bishop Dr. for sure, this award ceremony is the most distinguished that I've ever gone to, specific to persons with disabilities. I can tell you, in my whole lifetime, the color, the poem, the production, the citation, the profile, the evidencing is on another level. And Bishop, you are a very organized man. I would want to say you are a man of steel, because you've done very well. I was keen to see what is it you exactly do for disability. But you have exactly 15 ways in which you are impacting the lives of persons with disabilities. In fact, there is no iota of doubt that you are fully given and committed to this cause. Look at the profile of people who are competing for these awards. I must confess, women have taken the day today. Yeah? And that is very commendable, because women with disabilities, they face double jeopardy. First as women, and second as women with disabilities. But today we have seen entrepreneurs, we have seen athletes and sportsmen, we have seen academicians winning. At some point, because I'm a student of law, I thought the law professor was going to get it. But I was pleasantly surprised. In fact, let me just tell you, when you saw professor with the gown there, you couldn't tell that she's a woman with disability, would you? No. So when she was now walking and said, oh, so she's actually a person with disability. Yeah? It's really an exemplification of the thorough work. You've dignified these awards, because these are not just wannabes. They are qualified people who all of them deserve to be awarded. And so therefore, that makes this award very prestigious.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. We are learning a lot, we are knowing a lot, and my very, very special guest, Honorable, is still here with me. Again, Honorable, thank you so much for your time. The Chill Awards, you were gracious enough to be the special guest of honor. Let me know your observations. You spoke a bit on that when you gave your speech, but tell me about it. And H4P is 15 years. What would you tell H4P?
H4P, continue doing what you're doing. Each and every child that you help, you are fulfilling what we are commanded in the book of James. The true religion is serving the widows, the orphans, and the fatherless. So you're becoming a father to those many out there. And you never know the kind of life that you touch. So those lives that you are touching, you may never know. They may never even say thank you, but you are touching the heart of God. And that is the best reward, that you do things to those people who may never actually come to thank you. That is when you are truly doing it. So do not give up, do not give in. I know it's very difficult. Sometimes it requires even your personal resources, but please continue doing it. And so what I can say about this award, it's going to be very big. First, it was very well choreographed. I like the production. I like the choice of the awardees. They truly deserved. I had my own choice given the opportunity. Like now for the education, I was more into law because maybe I'm a law student. But the lady has done extremely well. And it's also amazing to see that all the three categories were won by women with disabilities. Because even women with disabilities are somehow subjugated within the disability context. So that in itself also came out very well. To see a woman entrepreneur also. I can tell you, when it's fully open to the international, you'll be surprised at how much talent is out there. So we are dignifying, this whole issue of Chill Awards is dignifying, people with disabilities. And I'm happy it is inspired by your mom. So the Chill Awards, for me, are just exemplary. They are just wonderful. I have no words to describe them because they have really raised the bar far much better than the way maybe it would have even been done by a person with disability themselves. Because sometimes we feel, in disabilities, like we want to be in a cocoon where we are the only ones doing it. But I keep on saying, even at home, we don't have a home that is full of people with disabilities. We live in inclusive setups. So we must also collaborate. If at all, we have to ensure that inclusion fully is able to attain its potential.
I'll go for a quick break. When I come back, we are going to talk to Honorable about his family. He has a lovely family. We are going to talk about that. We'll ask him more about that. Let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back. Success is a product of hard and wise work. Here's 60-second success with the Bishop. Stay tuned.
Welcome to 60-second success with the Bishop, where I give you success nuggets for a successful life. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. But small minds discuss people. Ideas rule the world. Ideas shape the world. Ideas progress the world. To be successful, you must either be an originator of an innovative idea, or you must be skilled and equipped enough to administrate an original idea. To be successful, you must be focused on working on ideas that create impact, ideas that make others better, ideas that make society better. Remember that ordinary people would always talk about other people, but extraordinary people would always talk about ideas that bring progress to other people. That is what makes you a successful person. It has taken 60 seconds for me to give you this success tip, but it will take more than 60 seconds for you to put it to work in your life. So start your journey to success now.
Here's 60-second success with the Bishop.
To
recount in full measure the magnitude of H4P's accomplishments will demand days of recounting and volumes of reflection, and for every milestone achieved, we ascribe all glory to God. Yet in honor of this significant milestone, we present H4P 15 Impacts at 15. Before we recount the milestones, before we celebrate the impact, we pause to honor the visionary behind the movement. Behind 15 years of sacrifice, resilience, and national transformation stands a remarkable leader, Bishop Dr. Charles Kofi Hackman, founder and CEO of the H4P organization, a man of courage, a man of foresight, a man who transformed compassion into structure, structure into sustainability, and sustainability into legacy. Through wisdom, strategic leadership, personal sacrifices, and unwavering dedication, he has carried this vision from humble beginnings to national prominence and international recognition. When resources were few, his faith was abundant. When obstacles arose, his resolve grew stronger. His leadership has not only built projects, it has built dignity, it has built opportunity, it has built hope for thousands of persons with disabilities across Ghana and beyond. Tonight, we acknowledge him not merely as a founder, but as a movement builder, a leader whose life reflects purpose in action. Well done, Bishop Dr. Charles Kofi Hackman. Every meaningful movement begins with compassion and grows through commitment. 15 years ago, before recognition, before global platforms, before applause, a quiet story began. Not a story of power, but of purpose. Not of wealth, but of will. In its earliest days, H4P responded to communities battling malaria, offering public health education, prevention, and outreach. No cameras, no headlines, just service. And through that faithful service came a powerful realization: health, dignity, and human rights are inseparable. In 2011, that calling found its voice. H4P became a fully established non-governmental organization committed to promoting the fundamental rights and privileges of persons with disabilities, bringing dignity to disability. This was never charity, this was social justice in action. And over 15 extraordinary years, that justice has manifested in 15 powerful streams of impact. The 15 impacts of H4P organization. 1. The Helping Hand Community Project, providing education support, healthcare assistance, counseling, feeding, clothing, skills training, and job placement. Not handouts, but handholds towards sustainable futures. 2. The Helping Hand TV show, a pioneering media advocacy platform reshaping Ghana's disability narrative, restoring visibility, influencing dialogue, and redefining ability. 3. H4P melodrama fundraising concerts, mobilizing compassion through creativity to fund life-changing interventions for persons with disabilities. 4. H4P National Inter-Schools Disability Fun Games, using sports as a tool for confidence, discovery, inclusion, and the nurturing of future champions. This project brings together students with diverse disabilities across the regions of Ghana to compete in specialized sporting activities and to bond with one another. 5. Consistent H4P donations, periodically providing assistive devices, educational materials, medical supplies, and livelihood tools to those who need them most. 6. H4P disability stakeholder engagement, convening government, civil society, and communities to drive collective, sustainable solutions. 7. The Celebration of Love Project, It encapsulates delivering free comprehensive medical care and outreach to thousands of persons with disabilities and their caregivers nationwide, restoring health and hope. 8. H4P Career Guidance and Counseling Project for Special Needs Students. Nurturing dreams and guiding young people from classrooms into confident, productive futures. 9. H4P Ability Praise Concert, currently Ghana's largest disability entertainment platform. This project makes room for persons with disabilities to exhibit and develop their potential in music, poetry, dance, and arts, going beyond their limitations. 10. H4P Public Education Project, PEP, a well-structured direct public education plan to challenge stigma, shape mindsets, and amplify awareness. Providing inclusion begins with understanding. 11. H4P Youth Empowerment Projects, transforming advocacy into economic empowerment, creating pathways to entrepreneurship, decent work, and financial independence for young persons with disabilities. 12. H4P's Ghana for Peace and Election Watch Series, a platform for promoting civil responsibility, peaceful coexistence, and inclusive democratic participation during critical national seasons and general election periods. 13. H4P Annual Christmas Celebrations for persons with disabilities and caregivers, replacing isolation with joy, reminding thousands they are seen, valued, and loved. It is the H4P organization's annual project to share love and kindness to persons with disabilities and their caregivers during the Christmas festivities. 14. The Christina Hackman Hospital Ward Project. The project involves strengthening healthcare spaces to ensure vulnerable persons receive compassionate and dignified medical care. 15. The prestigious Chill Awards, honoring exceptional persons with disabilities who are championing inclusion, leadership, and transformational national impact despite their disabilities. 15 years, 15 pillars of impact, countless lives transformed, and the journey has only just begun. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P, perfection is our passion.
Welcome back.
Hello and welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. I'm very, very grateful to my very special guest, Honorable Isaac, and he has been so generous with us. He came all the way from Kenya to be the special guest of honor for the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards. And for that, we are very grateful. Honorable, thank you so much for your time.
Most welcome.
Let's talk about family. I look at what you do and all the things you are involved in. It will take a toll on your family. How are you balancing family life with political life, with advocacy life, with government life, and all the things you are doing?
Yes, I think I was a bit naive when I started out. I had this idea, like, oh, you guys, can you be okay? I'm looking out for you. And then I'm very busy. Eventually, I'm looking.
They are providing everything they need.
Yes. But I realize that's a very bad approach that I would warn anyone against. You've got to strike a balance. It's not just about material provision. Presence is important. And I realized that during COVID. And I realized I was losing my family.
You have a son?
Yes, I have a son who is 9 years old. My wife and I have been married. This is our 11th year. But they were triplets.
Okay.
They were born as triplets, 2 boys and 1 girl. And so when I realized that, I prayed to God that in my next assignment that I will be more dedicated to family. And to be honest, it takes time to create relationships and to mend ones that are maybe not in a very good state. But I'm proud to say with a lot of humility that it has yielded. And it's not just about your nuclear family, your wife and kids, but also your brothers, your mother, the people close to you.
Yeah.
I am very proud to see the progress that I've made, especially now that I'm government spokes. That intentionality, I'm not yet there quite, but I'm happy that I have made good progress, and it's still work in progress. But we've had these conversations with former ministers and senior ranking officials, and I remember one of them telling me, who was quite successful, that, for example, one of his sons, he completely lost him.
Wow.
So for anyone out there who is also serving the nation or ministry or very daunting tasks, please strike a balance with your family. Because after all is said and done, you'll go back to them. There's somebody who used to work for senior people in government, like presidents. He was like the master of ceremony, fish state function and all of that. But recently, it was said that he was discovered dead, alone in her house in a remote village somewhere.
Wow.
And the family had already fled and all of that. So let's not also give ourselves too much to work to the point that we have no social life. That I can say, because it is important to strike a balance. I know it's easier said than done, but it's possible. So what I do, I try my level best to also spend time with my son. I have something to work on, because like now I went to India, then straight went to Mombasa, then straight I came to Ghana. But when I go back, I have to create time for him and my wife too as well. There's also what we call emotional provision. It's not just material provision. And for men, the 5 P's of a man, there's a good man called Simeon Bevy. He teaches us about manhood, Man Enough program. You have to be a priest, a provider, protector. There must be presence, and also you have to prophesy. You've got to call out. That masculinity deficit in the world is a great danger to the stability of nations. Recently, I was preaching at a girls' high school. I do high school ministries, and 195 of them got born again. And you could see they had, daddy wounds, and they wanted a daddy, So men out there, please, I'm speaking to you because I'm one of you. It doesn't matter how we grew up. Like for me, I even didn't grow up with a father, but we have to rise to the occasion. Even Barack Obama literally never had a father, but he became the president of the US. So let's fulfill our roles. And let's not just think that when you provide expensive gifts, from trips and, labor, they will replace emotional connection. Yeah.
Let me go for a break.
Yeah.
When we come back, we'll continue with it. This is the special edition of the Helping Hand TV show. The special guest of honor for the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards is my guest. I'll go for a quick commercial break. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
It's the music segment on the Helping Hand TV show.
Tonight, we are gathered to honor the memory of a wonderful mother, my grandmother, Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman. And I'd like to start my performance by singing her favorite hymn. Please enjoy it.
legacy of greatness begins with love. The story of the Celebration of Love project is rooted in the beautiful life of Mrs. Christina Anansua Hackman, a woman remembered not only as a mother, but as a symbol of deep compassion, generosity, and unwavering care for the vulnerable. Her life was a quiet force of kindness. She believed that true humanity is measured by how we treat those who need us most. In honor of her enduring legacy, the H4P organization, under the leadership of Bishop Dr. Charles Kofi Hackman, transformed grief into purpose by initiating the Celebration of Love project. From its very inception, the vision was clear: to carry her spirit of love across the nation through action that restores dignity and renews hope for persons with disabilities and their caregivers. The journey began with comprehensive free health outreach programs, carefully designed to reach persons with disabilities in special schools, disability communities, and unreached areas. Medical professionals, volunteers, and partners united with a shared commitment to serve wholeheartedly and without barriers. Across regions, the Celebration of Love project has delivered impactful health education and preventive care. Beneficiaries receive vital information on personal health management, hygiene practices, nutrition, and disability-related health needs. Awareness is raised, myths are corrected, knowledge impacted. Beyond education, free medical care has become a defining pillar of the project. Health screenings, consultations, distribution of medications, and professional medical guidance are provided at no cost. For many beneficiaries, it is the first time quality health care has been brought directly to their doorstep. Conditions are identified early. Treatment begins promptly. Lives are improved, sometimes even saved. Understanding that well-being is holistic, the initiative extends into practical support through generous donations of essential materials, assistive items, educational supplies, food packages, medications, and other necessities that ease daily living for persons with disabilities and their families. These are not just donations, they are lifelines that restore comfort and dignity. And then comes the atmosphere that truly reflects its name: celebration. Music fills the air, laughter replaces worry, shared meals create unity, gifts are distributed, smiles become the highlight of the day. The merrymaking is intentional because beyond medical care and material support, the project seeks to remind every beneficiary that they are valued, seen, and loved. With each passing year, the Celebration of Love project has grown in reach and impact. What began as a memorial initiative has evolved into a nationwide outreach movement, touching special schools, empowering the disability community, and strengthening bonds between stakeholders, healthcare providers, and advocates. It has become one of the most compassionate expressions of the H4P organization's mission, demonstrating that empowerment must be practical, inclusive, and consistent. Tonight, as this story unfolds at the prestigious Chill Awards and dinner night, we are reminded that impact takes many forms. It is found in the applause of a grand stage, and it is equally found in a medical tent set up in a community. It lives in trophies presented to leaders and in medications handed to a grateful beneficiary. It echoes in speeches and in the joyful laughter of children at a celebration. The Celebration of Love project is more than an outreach program. It is compassion in motion. It is service with dignity. It is love demonstrated at a higher and greater scale. Through this initiative, the memory of Mrs. Christina Anansua Hackman continues to live not only in remembrance, but in restored health, empowered minds, nourished families, and joyful hearts across the nation. This is the Celebration of Love project. This is the legacy transformed into impact. This is H4P, touching lives, restoring hope, and celebrating love in action. H4P, bringing dignity to disability.
Welcome back.
Hello, you're welcome back. This is your favorite show on air, the Helping Hand TV show. My very special guest, Honorable, is here with me in Ghana. He is from Kenya. Honorable, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Honorable Maura 5-10 years from now. What will he look like?
I am going only higher and higher. And I have very great ambition. And I'm sure what the Lord has promised shall surely come to pass. Let me leave it at that. But truly, let me tell you, you have not seen the end of me yet. I have great ambitions. Even where I am, I never thought I would be. And so even where I'm going, so many people will be surprised. I so declare in the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen to that. Yes. Amen to that. So there are young persons with disability watching us. I believe they are so inspired by you. What are some pointers you would give them that it can help build them up to a successful future?
First, know that the world does not owe you anything. So don't go around feeling entitled that you should be, people are very good at helping us. So you feel like people must help you. No, you must raise yourself with your bootstraps. And you have something that you can offer to the world. Nobody should tell you that you're useless. Focus on what you're good at. Work with others and keep on motivating yourself. I know, and I've been there, when you feel every time even your own personal self is telling you you're not good enough. But keep on trying. Don't fear to make mistakes. Just fail forward, and make sure that you learn, accept correction. Sometimes we can be a bit aggressive as people with disabilities. Sometimes people say that we can also be a bit rude and arrogant. I think it's a way of self-defense, but find a way of also, controlling our temperament. And just know that there are so many opportunities that there are right now than the way they used to be before, because we are opening doors, and when we clear them, then you come in. But keep on climbing. As we climb higher, you also follow us, because you cannot say that you cannot make it. There are so many role models now, and trust in God above everything else, because He's the one who makes a way when there seems to be no way. I bless you, and I believe in you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Before we go, your dual role as a minister and as a politician, how are you balancing it? When you get to places where the politicians don't want the gospel, how do you handle that?
Two things. It boils to the personal. First is the state of your heart. You must fix your gaze on Him, so that you keep on discovering Him, and you realize that. Then it's that fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom and understanding. And you gain out of understanding. And that has really been good. I am writing a book called Isaac Maura Speaks. It's mind-blowing. It's really mind-blowing, because there are so many nuggets of wisdom the Lord has given me. Even myself, I read, I get surprised. But that only comes from fearing the Lord. Number two is the practice of what we talk about. We have our own weaknesses, but then the practice is also what counts. Are you going to sign a check that you're not supposed to sign? Are you supposed to look the other way? That kind of thing. And then quickly repenting when you realize you've fallen short of the glory of God, because all have sinned are short of the glory of God. But also, don't be shy about pronouncing Christ. Not performance, but pronouncing Christ and being very clear that you're born again. Because people then start respecting you for it. Of course, it doesn't mean that you should hide your weaknesses. Sometimes they have a way of coming out. But still, when you focus on Christ, then you become more and more Christ-like as you go by. Actually, my journey has been, I discovered God more when I went to Parliament.
Oh, I see.
That I can tell you. Because people think that when you get into politics, then you lose. No, I actually grew more in faith in Parliament than the way I was out there. Because we had the Bible Bunge Fellowship, National Prayer Breakfast, and everything. It's a personal journey. Nobody should ever tell you that when you get into politics, then you cannot make it. Because look at God. I mean, He's the government. The government shall rest on His shoulders. So He's the one. And the Lord has taken me recently to read the book of Judges and the book of Chronicles. All of those were politicians. All of those were people in government. And those who looked upon the Lord, they succeeded. Those who didn't, they did not succeed. It's very clear. So I would challenge you who is saying that people should not be in politics. You will find many of them there. And those stories are very similar. Even the devil worshippers, people who sacrificed their children, they are all there as kings, and we can see how they ended up. So it's also a question of you just focusing and trusting in Him, because when the Spirit of the Lord is come upon you, you will succeed. It doesn't matter what sphere of life. Stand with God and He'll stand with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, it's been an amazing time. My very special guest, Honorable Senator Dr. Maigwa Mwaura, government spokesperson for the Republic of Kenya. Thank you so much. So much. I so much appreciate you for coming, and I'm very, very grateful for making time to honor our invitation at the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards. Thank you so much for being with me on the Helping Hand TV show. This is where we'll draw the curtains. It's been an amazing episode on the Helping Hand TV show. My special guest has been amazing. And we are praying that the disability community will keep moving from glory to glory. Thank you, Ghana, for the Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards. We'll bring you more sights and sounds from the award ceremony. Well, for now, this is where we'll draw the curtains. Remember, disability is not inability. Don't forget, DV Unlimited Company Limited, FCC, Fast Chapel, they are my proud sponsors. I'll come your way again, same time next week. Until then, again, remember, disability is not inability. Thank you, and God richly bless you.